everyone, I'm Oreha, your host for the very first From Memory episode. I'm going to be interviewing my dad, Thomas McKay, about his music.
Hey guys, how are you? I'm glad to be here.
We are happy to have you here today. How have you been?
I've been doing great, staying busy, working, and I'm excited to release all this new music for this year.
Well then, it seems like you have been super busy trying to keep track of all of those things.
Yeah, it's definitely keeping me busy.
Well, I'm so excited to do this interview because I've been waiting, like forever.
Me too!
So here we go. As we all know, and for those who don't know, you are the writer, composer, and creator of music for From Memory. What was your motivation to start this project?
Honestly, I love music, and I grew up listening to blues, rock, punk rock, metal, and at the end of it all, I really wanted to put in, my own 2 cents of what I felt like, hey, this is something I can do and give somebody something new to listen to. And so that's where it originated first, to get everyone something different to hear, and acoustic kind of puts you to the roots of music in a sense.
That is interesting. Do you have a goal to be famous or invest into the new music industry in the long term?
Yes. I don't really care about being famous as much as I do care about putting in more music for the long term. Honestly, I'll play music until the day I die, and I'll give you guys tons and tons of new music to listen to. Being famous to me isn't as important as creating the best music possible that you can put your heart and soul into, and other people hear it and they feel the same way.
Okay, so far I've noticed that you've had YouTube content since 2014, but you have taken a break between 2008 and 2020. Why such a long break?
I felt like I needed to step back for a second and just kind of reevaluate myself and the writing process, and kind of understand, like, hey, where am I going with this sound? What am I going to do with it in the future? What am I going to provide for my listeners? And how serious am I going to take this? So during that break, I still kept writing more and more songs, and kept pushing my limits and pushing my writing capabilities on how far I could go with playing guitar and acoustic. So that was the reason I took such a long break. I did write a song, Cascading Through Eidolons, which was an amazing song, and that was kind of like a sneak peek into the future of what was coming next.
Okay, so here's a question that maybe a lot of YouTubers and listeners might want to know. Will From Memory ever have singing or your vocals added into the future of the music?
Definitely, of course. I love singing, and no one's really heard me sing except for a few people, but I definitely will have singing in them, and I can't wait to have other people sing my songs and be able to write songs that will get people involved with their own vocals as well.
Yay, that's exciting. So I think when that happens, I should be the one of the first to sing in your videos.
Of course, I would love to have you sing my songs, and that is the purpose. Like, the music is getting to where people can sing into them, and you will definitely be one of the first.
So, we all must know, how did you come up with the name From Memory, and why only use the acoustic guitar?
Well, it's kind of funny how it happened. I was literally sitting down playing my guitar, and you were only like 2 at the time. So I wrote a tune, and I played it over and over and over and over in my head. And I kept writing more and more songs, but I didn't have a recording device to actually, remember all of it. So that's how it happened. From Memory was just literally everything in my head, and it just kept playing and playing. And yes, at some point I did get an iPod, and I was able to record the pieces to help me remember them. But yes, I still do that today. I still record music, and I play it in my head all day long, from memory. Why the acoustic? Honestly, music is so digital these days. We have dubstep and techno, and those are all great in their own way. But the acoustic is down to earth. It's wood, it's string, it's metal. The elements, and so that sound is something you don't hear all the time, and so I wanted it to be something different from my point of view, and that's why it's still the acoustic. It will change. I would love to get a banjo. I would love to get other instruments, percussion, drums, and vocals in there as it grows.
Well, I'm curious. Your sound is so different from the traditional sound of acoustic. How did you come up with that type of sound for your music?
It was crazy. You know, I played guitar in my early years, power chords, bar chords all the time. Growing up at some point, you know, hanging out with friends, I had an accident, and it literally cut the tendon in this finger here, where I didn't have any feeling after that accident. So playing those chords was actually kind of painful. So I still wanted to play guitar really badly, and I just had to create a new way to play. So what I did is I invented new chords, and after that point, I just kept progressing with those chords and learning new styles to make it work, and then From Memory was invented.
So cool. Do you think you'll ever do covers of other bands?
I would love to do covers of other bands, and as I continue growing, you know, the process of making more music from memory, I will find the right songs and the right bands and make those covers known to the channel. I did do a cover of Jesus Loves Me, which was an amazing one, and unfortunately I lost that recording, but I still remember it, so that is a song I can't wait to do when the time is right.
I love all the artwork that you've done in your older videos.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
What was your inspiration for this year's artwork?
Honestly, Aries, your brother, drew this awesome picture. So here's the shirt. I was drawing this shirt, and he decided to make his own picture, and it turned out to be like an amazing picture. I loved everything that he came up with, so I was like, that's what it's going to be. And that was my inspiration. And from that picture on, I put it on the entire wall, and that's what you see now.
So what do you have in store for us in the next new music videos?
Well, I do have some really good stuff in store for you guys, and it's going to be sort of the greatest sounds that I have come up with, and there's so much more. Maze of Cerebellum is like 10 minutes long, and I know it's going to be so much work to get that song, because there's no editing. I'm just starting from beginning to end. So yes, that is one to look forward to, along with 3 others.
For coming today. We have a great interview, and I can't wait to see you next time. Bye,
Bye.
everyone.
It's a good one.